Hello, my name is Henry Jumantin. I'm from Dmosh 60. Today our topic is uptake and absorption of toxicant. The uptake and absorption process refers to how substances such as nutrients or medication are taken into and utilized by the body. First, uptake. This is the initial stage where substances are taken into the body. Second is absorption. After uptake, the substance needs to be absorbed into the bloodstream or cell. Two types of effect due to uptake and distribution of toxicant. First is localized effect of non-systematic action. Second is disposition of systematic or internal organ toxicant.
And hello everyone, I'm Shafin Isaac, and today I will share you all about skin penetration and health effect. Introduction of skin penetration. The skin is a key barrier protecting us from harmful substance, but some toxicant can still be absorbed through it. Understanding how this happens and its effect on health is important. Skin absorption. Skin absorption is toxicant can penetrate the skin through direct contact with chemical, contaminated water or other substance. They pass through different layers of the skin. We have three layers. The first layer is epidermis. Epidermis is the outermost layer which acts as a primary barrier. Second layer is the mesh. The mesh is the next layer where some toxicant can start to diffuse. Last layer is hypodermis. Hypodermis is the deeper layer containing blood vessel where absorbed toxicant enter the bloodstream. So now we go to absorption mechanism. We have three. And the first one, diffusion. Diffusion is toxicant move from an area of higher concentration on the skin surface to lower concentration within the body. Second, solubility. Solubility is lipid soluble toxicant penetrate the skin more easily than water soluble ones. And lastly, transport in the bloodstream. Transport in the bloodstream is once absorbed toxicant travel through the blood to various organs and tissue. They can bind to protein, affect cell function, or be metabolized by the liver and kidneys for extraction. Next, we go to health effect. We have two effects, is local effect and systematic effect. For local effect, skin irritation, rash or burn can occur at the contact site. Meanwhile, systematic effect is toxicant can cause widespread effects such as HH, dizziness, organ damage, or long-term health issue like cancer, depending on the type and amount of toxicant. Conclusion: understanding how toxicants are absorbed through the skin and their impact help us take precautions. Choosing protective clothing and proper handling for chemical can reduce the risk of exposure. That is for me. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Alfredo Wenchung and I'm from class Dmosh 6D. So I'm gonna talk about respiratory uptake of toxicants. So the first one is inhalations, which is toxicant into the body when they are breathed in through the nose or mouth. So the number two is deposition, which is this substance can be deposited in different parts of the respiratory tract, including the nose, trachea, bronchi, and alveoli. The location of the deposition depends on the size and properties of the particles or gases. Number three is absorptions. Once deposited, toxicant can be absorbed in the bloodstream through the alveolar walls. The efficiency of absorptions depends on the chemical properties of the toxicant, such as solubility and reactivity. So, number four is distribution. After entering the bloodstream, toxicant can be transported to various organs and tissue throughout the body, potentially causing harm. So, number five is metabolism and excretion. The body may metabolize toxicant into more or less harmful substances, which are then excreted through urine, feces, or exhaled air.
Today I will be discussing respiratory toxicants, harmful substances that when inhaled can lead to a variety of adverse health effects. Understanding these toxicants and their impact is crucial for developing effective prevention strategies. Particulate matter comes from sources like vehicle emissions and wildfire. Short-term exposure can irritate the airways, causing coldness and shortness of breath. Long-term exposure is linked to respiratory disease, reduced lung function, and increased cardiovascular risk. For carbon monoxide is produced from incomplete combustion of fossil fuel, particularly in vehicle and heating system. Acute exposure can lead to headache and dizziness, while chronic exposure may cause serious neurological damage and high cardiovascular risk, potentially leading to fatality. Nitrogen dioxide. Nitrogen dioxide primarily originated from vehicle and industrial emissions. Short-term exposure can irritate the respiratory system, while chronic exposure is associated with asthma and other chronic respiratory illness. In summary, respiratory toxicants pose significant health risks impacting both short and long-term well-being. Raising awareness and implementing preventive measures are crucial for safeguarding respiratory health in our communities.
Skin penetration and respiratory uptake are two primary pathways through which substances can enter the body. Skin penetration involves the absorption of chemical through the skin, which can occur via direct contact with contaminated surface, cosmetics, or topical medication. This process is influenced by factors such as the chemical properties of the substance, skin integrity, and the presence of enhancers that increase permeability. Respiratory uptake, on the other hand, involves the inhalation of airborne substances, including gases, vapors, and particulate matter. The efficiency of respiratory uptake depends on factors like particle size, solubility, and ventilation rate. Both pathways can significantly impact health, necessitating protective measures in occupational, environmental, and consumer settings to minimize exposures and potential adverse effects.